Good afternoon. This is Victor Jimenez with Sewerline Check Professionals. I'm here at 11838 Jefferson Boulevard in Culver City, and I'm in the process of performing a video examination of the main sewer line for Stephanie Patrick. Now, the main sewer line is the portion of the waste drainage piping which is exterior to the structure. It lies underground and connects the building drain line system to the public sewer. The building drain line system is then the portion or portions of the waste drainage piping which are interior to or underneath the structure. Today's video examination is not focused on the building drain line system, so if further evaluation is desired regarding the building drain line system, a licensed plumbing contractor should be contacted, or specialty building drain line. The building drain line video examination can be set up through our office. So I've accessed today's main sewer line from a 3.5-inch roof vent located closer to the front of the structure on the left side, and we've pushed about 60 feet or 70 feet through building drain system, and we went ahead and zeroed up the camera, and then where the line exits the structure, and there's another 25 feet from that point to the connection at public sewer. So the line actually runs along the left side of the property, left side of the building, and exits to the public sewer located in an alley in the back. So, pulling away from public sewer, we're in a 60-inch diameter vitrified clay piping. The vitrified clay is a very common material for main sewer lines. It has a long surface life expectancy. However, it's more susceptible to damage during earthquakes and seismic activity, and it has a tendency to let in roots at the joint areas. So here at the bottom of the drop, that's where the clay pipe connects up. Overall, that section of clay pipe was in acceptable condition, didn't see any roots, no breaks or cracks in the line. So pulling away from that, we're entering a section of ABS plastic. Majority of the building drain system, as long as this lasts the first 13 feet of the main sewer line, is this ABS plastic. So the plastics are an excellent material for main sewer lines. They have a long surface life expectancy. They're also more flexible than the clay material, so you're not going to have as much issues with breaks and cracks as you would in that clay pipe. They're also intended to be impervious to root intrusions when installed properly. And lastly, they have a smooth inner surface, which is very efficient in washing out debris. So overall, they're an excellent material for main sewer lines. Alright, at this point we're entering the building drain line system. Again, as I mentioned earlier, it's not the focus of my examination, but we did pass through it, so I'll be commenting on it. Overall, the section of ABS plastic in the building drain system looks to be in acceptable condition. There is another material in the building drain which we looked at today. So when we come to that, I'll go through that, but we're still in this section of ABS plastic. It's about 50 feet of plastic piping. And I'm speeding this up because I've gone through this already, and all of it looks to be in acceptable condition. Alright, so now this is where the pipe material actually changes. So the building could be said to be split into two parts. The back part, located closer to the alley, is a two-story section. So that section is primarily a plastic pipe running through it. The front side of the property, the only part that it's one-story, is actually has a pipe material known as cast iron. So cast iron is the pipe material that typically lasts about 70 to 80 years. This section of cast iron pipe looks to be pretty old, in pretty rough shape. You can see there the bottom of the pipe has started to essentially have almost craters. It started to essentially rot away, which is why you're having these like bumps and sections. While the pipe isn't completely broken through, there's definitely sections with some surface cracking, some pretty major rust in the scale buildup, and this whole section of the cast iron pipe is essentially, this could be or should be considered for replacement in the near future. Now at this point we're going to be heading up this roof vent which we accessed today. I'll give you kind of orient you to where we access the line and the directional path of the pipe. So I'm going to go ahead and wipe off the camera. Alright, so here, this is the roof vent that we accessed today. Go ahead and get a photograph of that for the report. Alright, and you can see we're here located on the building. This is the front side. Jefferson is located that way. The alley is in the opposite direction. So this section right here, that's the two-story section. So the line essentially runs on the inside of the building, but runs in that direction to connect up to that sewer, which is located essentially right where that telephone pole is. So, no immediate repairs to recommend today. The main sewer line is in acceptable condition. I do recommend that some notice is taken for the cast iron that's under the building, which is going to need to be replaced in the near future. And with that, I'm going to be wrapping up the video portion of the examination for today. Once again, this is Victor Jimenez with Sewerline Check Professionals. Thank you very much and have a pleasant day.